Hey dolls, thank you so much for tuning into my tutorial on soft locks. This is a mini tutorial. I don't usually do the tutorials, but I'm going to try to do better for you guys. So today we're doing soft locks. And the first thing I did was section the hair. I did a back part on the nape and I braided 4 single braids in with the natural hair. And I'm going to take some afro hair. Any brand works, it doesn't matter, whichever one fits your fingers and whichever texture that works better for you. I'm going to take the afro hair and a crochet lock. The one that I'm using in this video is the new Locs. They also have do locks, but I suggest that you use whichever one that's the texture of the look you're going for. And so after we attach the afro hair to the crochet lock, we are then going to put 1 strand through the base of the natural hair braid that we have going on here. And we're going to do that all the way across the road. We're just going to pull it through. So once you get all the strands in, you can see how mobile it is. This is going to determine the length. So you can slide the crochet lock up and down 1 strand, and then you're just going to secure it in there by braiding it in, twisting it in, whatever you have to do to get it secure. And at the bottom of the lock, I just took the other strand of the afro hair and I just twisted it up. I wrapped it going all the way up. So after I did that, I tugged at the lock a little bit just to see if it was secure. That works. And after you get it secure, you're just going to then wrap a thin piece of afro hair, whichever one you choose, as long as it's a decent fiber and it can give you the look that you want, go for it. None specific. You create the look that you want. I'm known for going super fast. I am going to speed up the video a little bit so that way I don't bore you too much. I'm not used to doing the tutorials. But this is how they looked when I finished the first row. So you can see how heavily textured they are, and the ends are completely crochet lock. So try to get the top of the lock to look is textured or in same similarity in texture that you're going to get the crochet lock extensions. Now the next row, I am going to do the same thing. I think that it's absolutely better for us to braid the hair in a single braid first, because sometimes when it comes down to braids, you get slippage. With the single braid on the natural hair, the slippage is not going to happen. Your hair is just going to have to grow out completely from the single braid, and we're crocheting the base, so you won't have to worry about anything unraveling or coming apart or sliding off, because that is extremely annoying. So now I'm just going to give you a little bit of insight on any products that I'm using. I love to use castor oil grease. Castor oil grease is definitely my go-to when it comes down to hair growth, moisturization, conditioning, anything that is going to keep the hair healthy and moist and conditioned underneath the protective style is the way to go. Castor oil is the #1 growth agent when it comes down to natural hair, so I definitely recommend that you use that product, and totally denying using any products that has acid base or doesn't level off with your pH, period. So this next section, sometimes I get a little big when it comes down to the parting, because when I get done, it's over full when it's too small. So I could have split that into 2, but I've been braiding her hair for 5 years, so we're just gonna go with 1 right here. She's going to be extremely happy when she sees that I have done that for her, because she does not like a lot of locks. So there you have it right there. Single braids. Now we're going to do the same method. So what I did was I crocheted in afro hair at the opening of the lock extension, and I'm just crocheting the end of the lock. That's the best way to get it through. Crochet the end of the lock into the base. So now I'm going to take the hair and twist it like I told you guys and showed you guys, just to kind of give it security and make sure that it's not going to slip out. You definitely don't want that. And I did that to the top and the bottom of the lock. So don't just twist in and lock in this part. Do it to the bottom as well. And after you do that, you're just going to take your afro hair, whichever brand that you decide to use, and you're going to wrap that sucker around and make it how you want it to be. I try so hard, because when you wrap, you have to kind of skip some lines. I'm an extremely neat braider, so it's hard for me to skip lines and make it look messy, but that is the goal. So you definitely don't want to miss out on the chance to be messy on purpose, okay? Because that is the look that we're going for, the boho chic fuzzy Lisa Bonet flavor. My hands are naturally fast when it comes down to the locking game, but like I said, I'm not trying to bore you. So yeah, we're just gonna get on through these locks, and you're just gonna take the afro hair and you're going to lock into the crochet, lock into it, wrap down as far as the afro hair is going to take you. This is how this looks. It is extremely long. That's why it's important to crochet the afro hair in and make it extendable so you can get the desired length that you want. Dope variation in texture though. I really love the style. It's definitely working for her and it's going to work for us. So I hope that I've helped you in a major way learn how to attach soft locks. And I am so excited that I am beginning the journey of hair tutorialing you guys. Yes, there she goes. And she is completely slayed. Enjoy. Thank you so much, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram, Zipporah Braids. And my website is www.iamzipporah.com.